Morning, everyone. I hope you're doing fine. All of you are healthy. And today, our lesson today is English. Please go inside your bag, take your English books, all of them, put them on your table. Take your pencil case, put them on your table, and you have to sit down and concentrate in your study. So, after that, take your learner's book. Open your learner's book on page 98. On page 98. And you can see it's Unit 7, Lesson 5. It's about A Nasreddin story. So please pay attention and follow instructions. Our lesson objective. Our lesson objective today is listen. You're going to listen to a story. The story is a fair solution. Speaking, you're going to speak about the story. Act out a story. Speak about food. Reading, you have to read a story. Understand meaning from context. Values, finding fair solution. So our vocabulary words, you can see them. Please read the vocabulary words nicely. After that, take your English notebook. Write the date today. Write for me the vocabulary words in your notebook. Make sure you write inside the line. You have 3 minutes to write these vocabulary words. Okay, after that, remember we are going to find these vocabulary words from our story and the meaning. Some of the meaning I think you already know, and some of the meaning you will still find them in the story. So, year 3, do you remember about the menu in lesson 3 about Prince Henry's party? Prince Henry's party. I remember when we were in the class, we read about it, we asked about it. Some of you take the characters' names, like we had one who was a Prince Henry. I hope you remember who was acted as a Prince Henry. We have the one who acted to be Nora, Jack, Zach, Lady Emily, and Maya. And we listened to an CD, and I hope you still remember them. So what I want to ask you, what food do you like? What food do you like to eat most? What food do you like to eat most? Where can you buy the food you like? Where can you buy the food you like? So before we continue with our lesson, I would like to pre-teach the concept of problem and solution. Do you still remember the concepts, problem and solution we learned before in your learner's book, page 66? Open your book on page 66. We learn about problem and solution. As you can see, say read invent things because they want to solve a problem. Read about 3 more inventions. Which of these inventions have you seen and where? So we have problem and we have solution. Number 1, Robert Plath was an airline pilot in the United States. He had to carry heavy suitcase around very big airport. He hated it. In 1987, he invented a small suitcase on the wheels. Now everybody can buy one. Of course, when you are traveling, if you want to go to another country, you have very big suitcases, and you see those suitcases have wheels. Do you know who invented it? Robert Plant. And before, there was a problem. He used to carry heavy suitcases around very big airport. Number 2, you can see fishermen sometimes used to fall out of their boats and drown in stormy weather. In 1928, Peter Marcus invented a new life jacket. It was made of rubber and filled with air. It saved many lives. Now, all boats and planes can carry life jackets. Number 3, 100 years ago, there were lots of cars on the city road. There used to be lots of accidents when two roads crossed. In 1923, an American called Garrett Morgan invented the traffic signal. It told driver when to stop and when to go. Today, we have traffic lights on many roads. Is it true? We have traffic lights everywhere, even in Qatar. And we have to follow the rules of the traffic. If we cannot follow the rules of the traffic, there's going to be a lot of accidents. So what we are going to do, we read 51. We have an audio script, track 51. I hope you have your CD still inside your computer. So we are going to listen to CD track 5. Listen and read the story. But before listening, look at the pictures and predict what the story is going to be about. Look at your book, learner's book, on page 94. On page 98 and 99. Open your book, page 98 and 99. Look at the story. How many characters can you see them? How many are there? And what do you think they're talking about or discussing about? So I just want you to predict about this story. You have 1 minute. Don't read anything, just look at the pictures and predict what do you think is going on. Okay, so after that, you are going to open your CD track 2, CD2 track 5, CD2 track 5. Listen. You know our rules of listening. Use your ears to listen, not your mouth to talk or your legs to move around. After listening to the track, you will read the story again. Then you need to understand the story before you answer the questions. So pay attention to your work. You have to play your audio at least twice and read the story. After that, you will open your learner's book on page 100. You can see on page 100 and discuss or give me the answer. Talk. You can see number 1, learner's book. Who Who are the three characters in this story? Who are the three characters in this story? Who are the three characters in the story? After you listen to the track twice, read the story and understand, you will be able to answer the question. But if you don't follow anything, you will not be able to answer the questions. So please pay attention. Who are the three characters in the stories? The three characters in the story, the first one is the poor man, the rich restaurant owner, and the judge Nasreddin. Okay? The three characters in the story are the poor man, the rich restaurant owner, and the judge Nasreddin. Number 2. What did the poor man do while he ate his dry bread? What did the poor man do while he ate his dry bread? What do you think? Okay. He smelled the food from the restaurant and imagined he was eating a delicious meal. He smelled the food from the restaurant and imagined he was eating a delicious food. That was delicious. So number 3. What did the rich man say when he yelled at the poor man? What did the rich man say when he yelled at the poor man? So, you'll be able to do for me the remaining questions. Look at page 101. If you look at page 101, you can see word to study. Word study. These are some of the words it was in your vocabulary. So number 1, they ask you, a meal at an expensive restaurant costs. A meal at an expensive restaurant costs a lot of money, just little money. Is A, a lot of money. 2, a delicious smell is, a delicious smell is a bad smell or a good smell? You'll give me the answer for that. It's so easy. So you will finish the rest of the questions. Please, if you still don't understand, let me know. I will help you. Okay? Please take your time, do your work. Please take your time, do your work. After you finish to do your work, please, I want you to take a photo of your book and send it to me so that I will record that you have finished your work. Then I'm going to give you 10 points. I'm going to grade your points down, and you know you're going to receive a certificate. So you will be able to finish the rest of the sentence, the rest of the questions. Thank you and have a good day.